Imagine stepping into a courtroom where logic bends, the truth hides behind laughter, and justice wears a crooked smile. In today's case, we're not just observing a trial, we're peeling back the curtain on a story so bizarre it could only happen in real life. Today we dive into the legal challenges faced by the one and only Snoop Dogg. Known for his smooth flow, iconic voice, and larger-than-life persona, Snoop Dogg is not just a music legend but also a cultural icon. However, even the most beloved figures can find themselves entangled in legal battles, especially in the rapidly evolving landscape of digital media and live streaming. Snoop Dogg, born Calvin Cortazar Broadus Jr., has been a significant figure in hip-hop since the early 1990s. His career has spanned decades, and he has adapted to changes in the music industry with remarkable agility. As live streaming has become more prevalent, Snoop saw an opportunity to connect with his fans in a more direct and personal way. With platforms like Instagram Live and Twitch gaining popularity, artists are leveraging these tools to engage their audience in real time. But with great interaction comes great responsibility, and this is where things began to take a turn for Snoop. In the world of live streaming, artists often share their thoughts, play music, and interact with their fans. However, this informal setting can lead to unexpected complications. For Snoop, his live streams have been known for their relaxed atmosphere where he often shares stories, showcases his personality, and at times even promotes his cannabis line. While this authenticity is part of what makes Snoop Dogg such a beloved figure, it also opens the door to legal scrutiny. One of the most significant issues that arose during Snoop's live streams was related to copyright infringement. As musicians and artists, Snoop and his contemporaries are well aware of the complexities of copyright laws. When Snoop plays music during his streams, he may inadvertently infringe on the copyrights of other artists. This is a tricky area because, while he has the right to share his music, playing songs from other artists without permission can lead to serious legal repercussions. For example, in one of his live streams, Snoop played a song by a popular artist, sparking a wave of backlash from the music industry. The copyright owners of the song argued that Snoop was profiting from their work without compensating them. This incident opened up a broader conversation about the rights of artists in the digital age and how platforms like Twitch and Instagram handle copyright issues. Snoop, known for his laid-back demeanor, found himself in the middle of a storm, defending his actions while trying to maintain his signature style. Another legal hurdle that Snoop Dogg faced was related to the content of his streams. As a figure who often discusses topics like cannabis culture and social issues, Snoop's comments can sometimes cross into contentious territory. During one live stream, he made a series of remarks that were interpreted as controversial. While Snoop has always been vocal about his beliefs, the nature of live streaming means that his words are immediately broadcast to millions. This immediacy can lead to misunderstandings and potential legal consequences. In the digital age, defamation laws can be particularly challenging for public figures. If someone feels that they have been slandered or misrepresented during a live stream, they could potentially pursue legal action. In Snoop's case, he has had to navigate these waters carefully. He is known for his humorous and often irreverent take on life, but humor can sometimes be a double-edged sword. When comments are made in jest, they may not always be taken as such by the audience or, more importantly, by those who may feel aggrieved. Moreover, Snoop Dogg's live streams have also brought attention to issues surrounding the regulation of cannabis. As someone who has long been an advocate for cannabis legalization, Snoop often discusses his views on the subject during his streams. However, the legality of cannabis varies significantly across different states and countries. This discrepancy can lead to complicated legal questions, especially when discussing cannabis-related topics in a public forum. While Snoop Dogg may have the right to express his opinions, he must also be aware of the legal ramifications of promoting cannabis use, particularly in regions where it remains illegal. As his live streams gained popularity, they also attracted the attention of regulators and lawmakers. Snoop Dogg found himself in the crosshairs of those who were concerned about the influence of celebrities on young audiences. The question of ethics in promoting cannabis use became a hot topic of debate. Critics argued that Snoop Dogg, as a high-profile figure, had a responsibility to consider the implications of his words and actions. For Snoop, this was a delicate balancing act between being true to himself and navigating the demands of public scrutiny. In response to these legal challenges, Snoop Dogg's team has worked diligently to ensure compliance with copyright laws. They have implemented strategies to avoid potential pitfalls, such as obtaining the necessary licenses for music played during his streams. This proactive approach not only protects Snoop from legal repercussions, but also sets a standard for other artists navigating similar issues in the digital landscape. Furthermore, Snoop has also sought to educate his audience about the complexities of copyright and defamation. Through his streams, he often discusses the importance of respecting artists' rights and the need for responsible content creation. By using his platform to raise awareness, Snoop Dogg is not only addressing his legal issues, but also contributing to a broader conversation about the responsibilities of creators in the digital age. Another fascinating aspect of Snoop's legal journey involves the role of social media in shaping public perception. Live streams are inherently unpredictable, and the nature of live broadcasting means that anything can happen. A single misstep can lead to a backlash, and Snoop Dogg has experienced this firsthand. The immediacy of social media allows for rapid dissemination of information, and sometimes misinformation can spread just as quickly. This has resulted in Snoop needing to manage his online persona carefully, ensuring that he maintains control over how he is portrayed. Public relations has become a crucial aspect of Snoop Dogg's strategy in dealing with these legal issues. In the wake of incidents that may have sparked controversy, Snoop often takes to social media to clarify his statements or address concerns. This direct engagement with his audience helps to mitigate misunderstandings and allows him to maintain his connection with fans. As we continue to unravel this complex tapestry of Snoop Dogg's livestream legal issues, it's essential to consider the implications for the wider entertainment industry. Snoop Dogg's experience serves as a cautionary tale for other artists who may be tempted to engage in live streaming without fully understanding the potential legal ramifications. The music industry is evolving, and with it, the laws governing it. Artists must be proactive in protecting themselves and their work. The conversation surrounding Snoop Dogg and his legal troubles also raises questions about the future of live streaming as a medium. As more artists embrace this form of interaction, the need for clear guidelines and regulations becomes increasingly vital. Platforms like Twitch and Instagram have a responsibility to provide creators with the tools and resources necessary to navigate these legal waters. By fostering a better understanding of copyright laws, defamation, and the ethics of online content, these platforms can help artists like Snoop Dogg thrive without fear of legal repercussions. Ultimately, Snoop Dogg's journey through the tumultuous world of live streaming and legal issues highlights the complexities of being a public figure in the digital age. His experiences serve as a reminder that, while technology has created new opportunities for connection and expression, it also brings with it a host of challenges that must be navigated with care. Snoop Dogg's story is not just about legal battles. It's about the evolution of art and communication in a world where the lines between personal and public are increasingly blurred. As we reflect on Snoop Dogg's legal issues, we must recognize the importance of respect in the creative community. Artists deserve to have their work protected, and creators must take responsibility for the impact of their words and actions. In this ever-changing landscape, Snoop Dogg's resilience and adaptability serve as an inspiration for aspiring artists everywhere. The world of live streaming is still in its infancy, and as it develops, the lessons learned from Snoop's experiences will undoubtedly shape the future of content creation for years to come. So as we wrap up our exploration of Snoop Dogg's livestream legal issues, let us remember that in this courtroom of public opinion, the verdict may not always be clear-cut. As we navigate the complexities of fame, creativity, and responsibility, it's essential to approach these stories with an open mind and a willingness to learn. In the end, the narrative of Snoop Dogg is a testament to the transformative power of art, the challenges of modern expression, and the enduring spirit of a true legend.